still haven't learned their lessons about acceptance and community.
Thank you. That is time.
Trans lives matter.
Thank you. All right. Up next, Yvonne Rich, followed by Brittney Bumford.
Opposes SB 215, which would prohibit students from playing on a sports team that corresponds with their gender identity. This bill is an attack on transgender students. When misinformation about biology and gender is used to bar transgender youth from sports, it amounts to the same form of sex discrimination that has long been prohibited under Title IX, a law that protects all students, including trans people, on the basis of sex. We believe it also may violate the Delaware Constitution's Equal Rights Amendment prohibiting sex discrimination. Trans students have the same right to be themselves and to be affirmed in their gender as anybody else. They also have the right to be included in the group that corresponds to their gender identity in activities where students are typically separated by gender, like sports. Trans people have participated in sports for decades. Girls and women who are transgender do not have an advantage over girls and women who are cisgender. Sometimes they win and sometimes they lose. Excluding transgender girls and women hurts all women. Policing who is and isn't a girl or woman leads to everyone being subject to invasive tests or accusations for anyone who doesn't conform to sex stereotypes, or for being too masculine or too good at their sport to be a real woman. Moreover, we cannot generalize that anatomical differences make one sex better than the other at sports. Sex is more complicated than chromosomes. There are many social and physiological factors that impact success in sports. So we ask that the committee vote no on this bill today. Thank you.
Up next, Brittney Bumford, followed by Taylor Hall.
Good afternoon. My name is Brittney Bumford. I'm the Executive Director at Delaware KidsCan. Please forgive me because I was not originally intending to give comment today. We tend to make a conscious effort at Delaware KidsCan to stay out of what we often describe as the culture wars. But as this discussion went on, I really just couldn't help myself. According to all available research, there are no transgender athletes currently competing in Delaware. This bill is therefore performative rather than responsive to a real problem. We're spending time legislating something that has not happened, while many of our students still can't read. As a K-12 wrestling referee myself, I've officiated countless matches in which female athletes not only competed with, but decisively dominated their male counterparts. While that experience may be anecdotal, so too is the vast majority of the so-called evidence offered in support of this legislation. Forcing children who are already struggling with their identity to out themselves, or to defend their very existence does not create safety, and it does not create fairness. When women want equal pay, you tell us to work harder. When we want affordable childcare, you tell us we should just be staying home with our kids. You don't get to pretend to care now. There are meaningful steps that this body can take to protect women and to promote fairness in athletics for all women. This legislation is not one of them. Thank you.
Up next, Taylor Hawk.